What's up, guys? This is Markarolee, and today I'm joined by Andrew Cheng, touring guitarist and sessionist based in New York. So, Andrew, can you tell us a bit about yourself and who you've played for?
Sure, yeah. First of all, thanks for having me, Mark, on your channel.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I'm a Malaysian guitar player, now based in Brooklyn, New York. I grew up in Cebu, Sarawak, and I went to Berkeley in 2014. And after that, I moved to New York in 2017. I've been there since, and
Nice.
I just play music. Yeah.
Very, very cool. All right. So I'm going to be asking you some questions and, hopefully get some insight into your playing and your guitar making videos. Guitar
Cool.
pedal making videos. All right. So, first off, when did your passion for guitar pedals start and how did it grow?
Oh, man. I would say that when I was a kid, my dad would listen to a lot of Coldplay and U2.
Okay.
And they're very like effects heavy kind of bands.
Yeah,
Like-
definitely. Yeah.
Like Johnny Buckland of Coldplay and The Edge of U2. They would both use a lot of delay and kind of reverb effects. They had great overdrive sound. So I was really interested in like how this sound came out of the guitar. Because before I would play acoustic guitars, right? And which didn't do that. All the sound has to come from your hands, which is still true, but that's the sound source. But then the pedals were such a big part of that, and that really interested me.
Right. Were you like trying to go for that Coldplay sound?
Yeah. At first, I was really trying to experiment and see like how I could get that, and so I went to this like electronic shop.
Okay.
They sold like these Behringer pedals, like these plastic
Right.
Behringer pedals, and I bought a delay pedal from them. I don't remember what it was called. It was like their digital delay.
Okay.
And you like if you twist the knobs, they will like you go kind of insane.
Okay.
So, but like you can kind of figure out how to get the sounds. Like there was no tap tempo or anything. I just twisted the knobs until I found the sound
Right.
that I
So
would like.
that was your introduction into like the whole guitar pedal world.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Very cool. Okay, what is your current gear setup looking like? Do you have a main guitar and amp? And just give us a run through of like your go-to pedal board.
Oh well, it's always changing. I would say. Like I would say, the main guitar I would use now is this Warmoth Telecaster. Warmoth is a company that makes really high quality guitar parts, and they make their own custom kind of shapes and materials. They are licensed, I think, by Fender to make replacement parts. So it's a Telecaster that I got with Seymour Duncan hot rails. That's my main kind of guitar. My pedal board right now has the Line 6 HX Stomp as the brains of the pedal board. Like Mark will probably show a picture right here at some point.
Right.
And right now it also has the Universal Audio Golden Reverberator and the Starlight Echo Station, and also a bunch of Kingsley overdrive pedals.
Okay. Which is your favorite among the pedals you have on your pedal?
Favorite, that's hard.
Yeah.
I would say like if I could only bring one, it would be the HX Stomp, because it kind of
Because of the
cover everything.
multi-effect.
Yes, I mean it's great multi-effects. Line 6 has really done a great job.
All right. Cool. Are we gonna see a guitar review of the pedal anytime soon?
Of the HX Stomp,
Yeah.
it's so hard. I may do like some of my patches that might be coming up on the channel soon.
Okay. Great. And would you just give us would you upload the patches online or anything? Or like
Yeah, probably. I mean, if people are interested, yeah.
very cool. So if you guys are interested, just comment down and we'll try to get Andrew to upload those, all right? Okay. So what led you to starting a YouTube channel? Any reason for it being a pedal review channel without any talking?
Okay. Well, I started the channel during the pandemic,
Right.
like at the beginning or the middle of 2020, when I was thinking, okay, this lockdown isn't going to end anytime soon, and I have a bunch of pedals. I should just buy a camera and just start filming.
Okay.
One reason why, the question you asked, why no talking
Yeah.
is because I just don't like talking so much in pedal demos. I wouldn't call my videos reviews. I would call them demos, because a
Okay.
review is like a opinion, right?
Right.
So you're giving your opinion about a product or something, but I just do demos, and people were already doing stuff without talking, but I didn't see anything in the style that I kind of played, which is kind of this crossover jazz, clean sounds. So I just kind of wanted to make the pedal reviews or demos, sorry, that I want to see. I wanted to watch myself of the pedals that I had.
Right. And it's doing really well too. I think you really hit a niche market with what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, will you ever do reviews in the future, like compare pedals and stuff?
I mean, I may demo different pedals together. I'd rather people decide with their ears, you know, like
Right.
Because I wouldn't say like any pedal sounds like objectively bad. I may just not like it, you know. I don't think it's, let's say if I don't like something and it doesn't work for me, I don't want to give a company who worked really hard on a pedal bad press, because it might work for somebody else.
That's true for maybe a different genre too.
Absolutely.
And everything. Yeah. Very, very cool. Okay. So what's your thought process behind every guitar pedal demo recording? Is all you're playing on the video improvised, or do you write and prepare like a piece before doing a video?
Oh, well, when I get a pedal that I'm going to make a video of, it may be a pedal I'm already very familiar with.
Okay.
But let's say even then, I'll kind of like do a test run. It's mostly improvised, but I will put the pedal on the table, which is where I record, and the camera's looking right here. And just look at the pedal and try to go through every single sound, even the ones that I don't use, and see what kind of inspires me. And then I kind of come up with a rough list of features that I keep beside me to run through as I improvise the demo.
Okay.
I just look we have to explore this section, and I kind of feel out and improvise stuff based on that kind of sound, what's inspiring me at the time.
Right. Do you ever feel like going through like those patches that you have, like maybe some are not as appealing to you and you just want to just run through it really fast, or that has never happened?
I mean, there are certainly sounds that I don't use very often. And also some of these pedals are so full-featured. If I took time for every single thing, it would be like an hour-long video.
Right. Yeah, if you guys are interested in longer guitar pedal demos, let Andrew Cheng know, you know, and we'll see. So, now I got to ask you, since you reviewed quite a few and, you know, you're a guitar pedal enthusiast, top 3 favorite guitar pedals of all time.
Of all time?
Yeah, of all time, yeah.
That's tough. I would say this is no order.
Okay,
but one of them is the Kingsley Page Tube Boost.
Okay.
It's my favorite overdrive pedal, I would say. It has a full voltage 12AX7 preamp tube.
Okay.
So shout out to Simon Jarrett of Kingsley. He really takes care of his customers. He only sells direct to customer.
I see.
You have to email him, and it's one of the. It is, I think, my favorite overdrive pedal. It kind of makes your amp sound like a tube amp but cranked, even through a solid state amp.
Just through the pedal.
It's amazing because it's a full voltage preamp tube.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one.
Yeah, that's one. Another one would be the Strymon El Capistan.
Okay, the one that blew your YouTube channel up.
Yeah, and I think for a good reason, because everybody's checking out that pedal because it has some magic that's in that pedal. I wouldn't say it's like the most accurate tape delay. It's a tape delay pedal, for you guys who don't know.
Okay.
It emulates a tape delay. It's not the most accurate, but it's almost like a rose-colored glasses version of what tape delay is. So in a way, like they almost improved upon the tape delay thing. It sits with your guitar really nice. So if you want to check out what it does, of course I have videos, but there's a ton of videos out there that you can check out. The Strymon El Capistan.
All right, that's number 2.
Yeah, and number 3 would be the Hajack Stomp, I would say. Like it's astounding how much you can do with it. I could bring it for like a jazz gig. You could do it. I could bring it for like a pop gig with maybe a MIDI controller. You could do the job.
Right. Yeah, very, very nice. Very, very cool. I'm not a guitar pedal enthusiast myself, but I feel like the Hajack's line is just very convenient in just finding sounds really fast and really easy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. It's very user friendly. I haven't
Yeah.
tried all the other modelers, but I really like how the HX is laid out.
Right, and also like for those who are into guitar, it goes pretty deep too, right? The pedals.
Oh yeah, like for example, the amp models you can tweak like the power tubes, how it sags. It's very deep. I don't go that deep because I just kind of like to find like a good sound and just play, and then tweak a little bit. Especially with that kind of multi effects, I think you could go into a deep rabbit hole and spend like hours just tweaking and not playing.
Right,
But
right.
the default sounds are already in the ballpark. Then you just kind of tweak to how you want.
Yeah, the default patches are pretty good already.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, another one. Top 3 most bang for the buck guitar pedal.
Top 3. That's tough. Number 1 would be the HX Stomp
Okay.
for me. Again,
Right,
it's such a winner.
right,
Line
right.
6 really knocked it out of the park with that one. Or the HX Stomp XL is
It's a bigger version?
it's the bigger version.
It's
Yeah,
like-
they have like more switches. I don't have that one,
Okay.
but I think the HX Stomp itself, the OG, is the best bang for the buck because it's so portable, but has the power of like half a Helix, the Line 6 flagship model,
Yep.
and has the same power as the XL. The XL has more switches, but maybe you want another MIDI controller to control the HX Stomp. Makes it more modular. You can just bring it around.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of these like, I mean, the Boss pedals are always great. You know, Boss makes great pedals. They're not too expensive. Everybody thinks you have to spend a lot of money on these like boutique pedals, but the Boss pedals, like the delays, the overdrives, just Boss in general is great
It's
value
good.
for money.
Okay. How about that small, what's it called? Was it MXR? The one you used to have.
Oh, the Sugar Drive.
Yeah,
the Sugar Drive is really good. Yeah, if it's like their take on the Klon Centaur,
Right.
which is like it's famous on a bunch of people's boards, like Keith Urban, John Mayer, the original Klon.
Right. The Sugar Drive is like pretty cheap, right? Like
Yeah. It's quite affordable. I would say it's pretty good, but only if you like that particular kind of sound.
right.
Yeah. One pedal that I think is really underrated, maybe not now, but it's the Joyo American Tone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I think it costs like $50, and it's like an amp sim pedal that saved me on a bunch of gigs. Like, because it's so cheap and it sounds really good. I just put it in my backpack in case like my HX Stomp or the amp dies. I can go direct to the PA,
Okay.
and it sounds good.
nice.
I would use it. You know?
So that's like a backup pedal
Absolutely,
that you
yeah.
bring around, right? Okay. So future plans. Do you have any future plans for your YouTube channel and your music career?
My music career. I mean, right now I'm just trying to play more, write my own music. I'm going to record my debut record soon. I have a single out
Very
called
nice.
All Heart on YouTube, but yeah, the album's gonna be coming soon. Maybe
Great.
probably next year.
So, like 2023, but mid, early, late.
We'll see. I'm gonna record it when I get back to the States after this.
I see. So you have like your musicians line up, your
Yeah.
songs written and everything. Okay, great. Looking forward to it. And how about your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel. I mean, if you guys want to tell me what kind of pedals you want to see, I may also do some guitar focused videos rather than pedal videos. What do you think, Mark?
Guitar demos, like try out different guitars.
Yeah, or just like playing different, more playing focused technique
Right,
kind of things.
Right. I think a lot of
Interesting.
people have commented on your YouTube channel, like saying how much they love your playing. Like I think it would be helpful to just maybe give a rough idea of how you create those sounds, or like what's the concept behind it. Are you playing, jazz chords? Are you playing like what kind of stuff are you playing?
Yeah, I might go into that. Like, if you guys were checking out the channel, have anything you want me to cover, or what you want to see out of the channel, I'd love to get some feedback.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Great. Okay, so coming to our second last question. If you were to have one option, all right, no chops, but you can have any pedal setup you want, any, or you have all the chops, but you can only have one pedal with you and for all the time, Multi effects are not included, by the
Oh
way.
man, yeah. Okay.
Which would you choose?
Definitely the chops.
All chops with, but with one
100%.
pedal.
Yeah.
And what would be the pedal?
Oh man, that's tough.
An overdrive or a delay?
I could have any amp I want though, right?
Yeah, you can
Yeah, I
have any
would
M you want.
Yeah, I'll probably go for the new Strymon El Capistan. Or the Source Audio Collider is really good. Basically, now the El Capistan has a extra reverb knob, so
Okay,
it can be a
okay.
delay and reverb. And the Source Audio Collider is a delay reverb combo. It's a great pedal as well.
I see. So there's no drive. There won't be any drive that year.
No, I'll just use a nice amp with drive.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Or just don't take any gigs with drive.
No, I can't do that. I love drive.
All right. So coming to our last question. All right. So any advice to aspiring guitarists who want to play guitar or music as their career, just being a full-time musician? What's the one thing you would advise them?
I mean, this is probably advice that you guys heard everywhere, but I think that you just got to put yourself out there, you know. Like, you kind of have to think what you want before you do this. Like, why do you want to play music? Why do you want to play, let's say, guitar? Why do you want to perform? Why do you want to produce? So if you can find that why, you can kind of find the drive and the path to go there.
Right.
I would say like begin with the end in mind, you know. Yeah.
But what about, because we are both musicians, right?
Yeah.
So like we're both kind of in the same boat. What are people who kind of like thought it would go this way, but then like because we know how hard it is to earn a living through this, right? So why are people who have like disappointment with their in this career path? How would someone go beyond that? Pick themselves up, would you say?
Right. Well, I think that you have to really want it. Like this, like real talk. Like you have to be really honest. Like if you're playing music, does it bring you joy? You know.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, you got to try something else. You know, you can't like do the same thing over and over.
Right.
Expect
Right.
different
Right.
results, and
Yeah.
you know you gotta be honest with yourself. And maybe once you exhausted all those options, music isn't for you. And it would be better for you just to enjoy music. But for those like you know who are called to, you know, your soul kind of longs for music, I think it's great just to take a step back sometimes and just try to reframe, you know, like, and think about that reason why you're doing music.
Right. I think if you have the why, it's gonna help you through like a lot of the tough times.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because it's one of these career paths that it's not that easy to navigate to. And I think also like you mentioned at the start, begin with the end in mind. I guess some people, they don't know the end in mind, and I guess it's fine too as a journey, right? Just learning along the ways. Because some people, they might think like, hey, I want to play all the time. But then maybe like 3 or 5 years down the road, they really like producing, and that's where they want to go, right? And that's totally fine, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, but you still, the more concrete your plans are, the more you do things every day to reach those plans, right? So, and then even if it doesn't work out, even if you change, then you just do the same process again. You kind of just look at it and redo your plans or rework them.
Very, very cool. Very nice, Andrew. So, yeah, we're going to end soon, but coming back to that last answer that you have. So, did you kind of know your why, and was that fueling you throughout, you know, your whole music career? Because I know like you stay in New York, and New York's a pretty tough place to live in, just the city in general. So
yeah, I mean, in the end, for me, I didn't know why at first, of course, because you know when you're playing when you're 14 years old,
exactly,
who knows why, right?
We just picked up because it looks fun and cool, right? So
yeah, but it really brought me joy at first, and I just set little goals at first. I mean, you have to begin like with a plan, but then you have to do it step by step, right? And focusing on those little goals really helped me too. Like, I mean, my kind of angle was to make music that brought me as much joy as brings other people as much joy as it brought me.
Okay.
So that's like the overall kind of goal.
Right.
And I'm still reaching for it, of course. Like I want to make music that reaches people, it touches people. And how do I do that? You know, the little steps. I want to, let's say, find music that I really like, and like this music really touches people. I want to do that. I'll learn that music. I'll do little steps. How can I learn that music? Let me transcribe and lift some notes from that and study it. You know, these are all the little steps that you take.
Right. That's very cool. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's some gold advice right there, man. Like,
Man,
I wish someone kind of like told me that like way earlier, or anyone. But you guys heard it right here, so I believe it's a process for everyone in this line.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we've finally come to the end of the interview. So Andrew Cheng, thank you so much for coming onto the show, coming onto the video. Yeah. So do you have any projects that you want to share before we close the interview?
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna be recording my record soon. Check it out next year. I just recorded Julian Marine's second album. So check that out, coming soon, also coming out next year. And I just released an album with my good friend and great bass player, Marcelo Macagnan, Maccagnan. It's called Night Tales, with drummer Maxime Cholet, great drummer, and great piano player and keyboardist Soo-kyung Kim.
Very cool.
Check it out on Spotify.
All right, I'll link it down here too. So thank you so much, Andrew Cheng, once again. So if you guys want to check more of Andrew Cheng's playing, you guys heard from the man himself. The links, the videos will all be down here. And yeah, I'll see you guys around. And you can obviously check him out on his channel. So thank you. See you guys.
All right,
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Peace.